Coucou, nouvel épisode, Histoire de migration. Aujourd'hui, on va parler de Vanessa. Vanessa est une mère célibataire qui a débarqué à Toronto il y a environ une vingtaine d'années. On va un peu parler de comment elle a débarqué ici, comment elle s'est retrouvée mère célibataire et comment ça a plus ou moins impacté sa vie. Et on fera tout ça juste après ceci.
My name is Vanessa. What else do you know? Do you want to know? I want to see the camera.
So,
Mabuhay. Mabuhay.
what does that mean?
Welcome to my office. Mabuhay is hello. Hi. Welcome in Tagalog, Filipino. As you may know, I'm Filipino, though I'm half Chinese. My name is Vanessa. Je m'appelle Vanessa.
Alright, so how long you've been here, Vanessa?
I think I would say I'm here for like almost 2 decades, 1 more year.
Yeah. So, what brought you here?
I would say that my family from the mom side decided to come here to have a beautiful life for all of us, for the kids and stuff, and that's why I'm here.
And how did that work for you, that beautiful life?
It was not the expectation of rainbow and unicorns for me per se, but I think the plan of, my mom's side wanted to have a beautiful life. I think they came here and they actually managed to they established their career and everything, and being in Canada's soil, we actually managed to have our own life and work and our own lives as children, I guess. Yeah.
So I'm guessing when you came here, you were like 16, 17, right?
Yes, I came here 16, and 1 month shy, I was 17.
All right. And how did it work for you, the switch from beautiful Philippines to cold Canada?
I think I managed to survive the cold weather. I struggled in the sense that I came here at 16, a month and I turned 17. I struggled because I missed my family and friends. It was a different world, and I didn't really want it to be here. I find Canada very boring because of the lifestyle. The entertainment back home is totally different, and like in here, I feel like there are limitations. Like for example, for malls, they close at 9 o'clock. That's like the latest that they close. Back home, they close like midnight, or they never close. Like party never stops. But I grew up to be like, to see the world at a young age, I would say. Because back home, I never knew what house chores are. And then I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to do those things. But in here, I had to learn on my own because I had to live on my own. When I was in high school, I was living on my own. So I had to cook, I had to clean, I had to learn how to do the laundry, all those things. So literally how to be independent, 101. That's what happened to me in high school.
That was because of the baby, or
that was because my situation with my mom, like we're not really in good terms, but now looking back, I would not really say that's a regret. I think it's meant to be. It's my destiny that happened. And then when I had my kid, she grew up to be independent. There's no time to actually say, look back and regret. I think look back and be happy and be proud. I think that's what I should be saying, because if it wasn't for that situation, if it wasn't for that experience, I would not be that person right now.
I know you're a single mom, and how does that work? Being here as a single mom, and I also know you became a single mom very young. So how did that all work together for you here in a different country? Like, how was it for you?
It wasn't really that easy at first, but I was thankful that I have people around me that was very helpful, especially my ex-boyfriend's family. They were very helpful in taking care of my kid. I was 19 turning 20 when I had my kid, and I was thankful enough that the father's side, the family, they were actually helpful while I was taking care of the kid. And I didn't really have problem in a way of, a lot of people here, they actually faced, motherhood on their own. So at that time, I didn't really have to worry about paying for rent, whatever bills. So I was thankful for that. So I was taking care of the kid, raising the kid per se for free. They're helping me, the grandmother and then the great grandmother and the uncles and the aunts. So they were very helpful, and my mom was also there to help as well. So I was thankful in that department. Yeah.
I guess it went well while you were with your partner, but then how did it go when you actually guys split up?
I guess I would say, God's grace. He actually sent good Samaritans my way. I managed to find an apartment on my own, roommates of my own. I was able to raise my kid while I was a single mom, not working. I was in school, I was in college. The government of Canada was able to help me as well. They actually have a good program for single parents. On top of being a young parent, on top of that, they actually provide extra help in our OSAP, which is,
What is OSAP?
OSAP is a student loan, right? So while I was caring for my kid, putting her in daycare, I had to worry about just my grades, learning, and all those things. So basically, for low income students, everybody can apply for OSAP, which is a student loan in Canada. But in my case, I was a young parent, single parent, and on top of that, I had my bills that I had to pay, rent and everything. So those help, they got included in the OSAP. So when you're able, and then obviously years from now, things will change. You will get an increase. You will probably get a good job, high paying job. The government will assess how much monthly you get paid. Therefore, they will also let you know how much you have to pay per month for your OSAP.
But then when you got your baby, were you already a citizen, or you just?
Yes.
Oh, so
Yes.
I guess all those helps, you get them as a citizen.
I can't really say 100% per se, but I think even if you're an immigrant, you're a permanent resident, I think you still get those kind of benefits if you apply.
Have you ever felt like people are judging you because you are a young immigrant that's trying to take advantage of, I don't know, Canadian benefits or something like that? Have you ever had that feeling?
I would say no, actually. I never had that moment because at that time when I was young and my kid was like a baby, I was in school. So I never really had that incident where I felt that or people actually made me feel that way. No.
But have you heard of it?
I heard about it. I'm aware and I feel bad.
I know you're a single mom, so how did that kind of affect your studies, and how did that affect your studies, and did that affect the kind of studies you did and the kind of job you can have? What impact did that have on you?
Obviously, before doing something, I gotta make sure, can I do it? Who's going to take care of my kid? All those things. At that time, I was able to do all the things that I actually wanted. I managed to find help, a babysitter if I can't. And then I actually found placements or work that worked around my schedule and my kid's schedule. When my kid was really, really young, I remember I was in culinary school. The placement chef, my boss, he was actually nice enough to work around my schedule in a sense that he gave me an early shift instead of night shift. And usually being a cook, I have to work in like various time shift. But most of the time I would normally work as like an office job early in the morning and get off early. And because of that, I'm able to run to the babysitter, pick up my kid, and then come home. And I would have the weekends off because, you know, he understands that I have a little kid. I had to take care of it, and then I had to spend time with the kid. I think I would say that I'm actually thankful that I found those people that I'm not really trying to tell them that, you know, feel bad for me because this is my situation. But I was not scared to tell people what, like, I'm in this situation, I'm a single mom, I'm doing this. They were actually willing to help out, and then they see that I'm capable of doing things, and they see me as one of, you know, a really potential, like, they see a potential in me as a worker. So that's why they're actually trying to help me out. So
basically, being a mom at 19 wasn't such a big trouble for you.
Exactly.
Do you think it would have been a bigger trouble back in the Philippines?
I believe so.
Really?
Because in the Philippines, you need to pay for everything. I think that's like the difference between third world country and first world country as Canada.
Do you like Toronto? Do you like being in Toronto? What do you think of the city?
I do like Toronto. I love how, because it's a multicultural city, I love how everybody's welcoming to different culture, different vibes, you know. Even though I see a lot of racism, not me personally, but in the news, I'm so against it. It's just that I think being in a city where every culture are there, I get to know about different race, different culture, how they are, different backgrounds, religion background, acceptance, and being happy in one city, and then everybody's in there. It's like the whole world in one city. I think that's what Toronto is.
Do you feel like going back to the Philippines at some point? Do you miss it? Like, do you want to go back there? You're seeing yourself living here forever?
I think I would go back there for vacation, but I don't think, I guess I would, if I could retire, I think I could go back. But living there and going to work full time, I think I would only try it just to experience it. I would say that I kind of grew up here. I've been living here more than I've been living back home. I don't really know anything about back home, even though I was born and raised there.
Would you take your daughter there so she knows kind of?
I would. but based on the current news, being, you know, in the Philippines, you get a lot of chaos, you know, the drug fight. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about it. The president fighting drug addicts, drug lords, and killing everybody. My daughter actually is kind of like hesitant to go there. So, but I actually wanted her to see what Philippines is like. Yes.
Voilà, c'était mon interview avec Vanessa. Comme je vous l'avais dit, c'était un peu pour vous montrer l'expérience d'une mère célibataire ici à Toronto, une immigrée. J'espère que vous avez aimé. Laissez-moi des commentaires en bas pour me dire un peu ce que vous en avez pensé. Et voilà, c'est tout. Vas-y, dis au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. À la prochaine.
Merci.